Hi, welcome to Truth or Dare number 3. And I'm beginning with the first question from Cinesaur. What are the 5 films that you recommend no matter what, even at 3 a.m. if necessary? I'm just kind of saying it from the top of my head. I would say Modern Times by Charlie Chaplin, which is a movie that I saw dozens of times. The Yellow Submarine, the Beatles movie, The Truman Show, which I've really loved and kind of guessed what the word is gonna be earlier. 12 Monkeys by Terry Gilliam. I should have said Brazil, but I don't know. I think 12 Monkeys would be a better thing to watch at 3 a.m. Miller's Crossing by the Coen Brothers, which is a movie I think I saw a dozen times, and I still feel that every time I see it, I kind of catch another glimpse or an insight about the brilliant script. Julia Carrigan asks, I'd love to hear of a moment when a close friend surprised you in a way that or a degree to which you didn't think they could surprise you anymore. Well, I could say that maybe one of the biggest surprises I had in my life was when I was in high school, and my sister told me that she wants to become an ultra-Orthodox. I think that many times when people get interested in religion, they kind of step into this territory with some doubt and not knowing what's going to happen next. With my sister, she told us from the first moment, she said, I'm interested in religion, and I know that I'm going to become a very extreme ultra-Orthodox, and I'm telling you that in advance, so you won't tell me later that I got brainwashed or something. So kind of having this talk with my sister, that one day she's a psychology major, an artillery instructor in the army, this school girl that was even a young model, and then the next day she becomes ultra-Orthodox, dresses differently, gets married, has 11 children, and for now over 50 grandchildren. Then that was some surprise. And that's a question from Lil. Hey Edgar, my question is, what advice would you give a young artist who are starting out and they are worried about their abilities and about making something great, or even just good enough to get published and touch some people? My trick is really, when I come to create or to write, is not to take it seriously. I'm a very stressed person, and almost everything I do in real life, I always kind of fear the consequences. What if I'll over fry the egg? What if I'll insult my wife's new shoes? What will be the consequences? What's gonna happen? And the great thing about creating, it doesn't matter if you write fiction or poetry, or if you illustrate, that if it sucks, nobody cares. Nobody cares. If you write a bad story, it's not gonna damage the ozone layer or create some kind of global warming. It's this kind of thing that if by chance you do something that is amazing, people will enjoy it, and there is no end to how much good vibes you can bring to the world. And if it sucks, people are going to stop reading it after 2 lines and just throw it aside. So knowing that you enter this kind of adventures, that you only got stuff to win and there's nothing to lose, you're just sharing some kind of an idea and vision, and you should have as much fun as you can. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No harm is done. Unlike his two predecessors, John Morris Howe III asks, what do I think about teaching climate change to children, and basically framing its importance in the hierarchy of the things that we're dealing with? Well, I must say that I can't help thinking that at any given moment, we need to be stressed and hysterical about one thing. Like, I saw that everybody was worried about COVID until Putin invaded the Ukraine, and now they're worried about that. So I think that the best way for people to be more aware of climate change would be that we will solve all the other problems. so we'll get focused on that and won't get sidetracked by other countries invading other countries or other plagues. So if we will heal all the viruses and be nice to each other, maybe we'll have enough time and attention to deal with the climate change. And now for the dirt. Dana Feintoch asked me to draw a self-portrait of myself in blind contour. So I must say, it's not very easy for me to try and draw, even when I don't have to do it through the mirror in one line, keeping the eyes and the nose and the organs inside the face, so the rest of the stuff. So it's gonna come out weird.